All right, team, good morning. Monday. I am obviously in between races right now. I don't really have anything on the schedule. I've been doing a lot of kind of maintenance miles, some social miles, things like that. But what I've noticed on my channel so far is that obviously I share, workouts that I've done, or, if you're new here, I'll do quick shorts, I'll do videos. I've done some shoe reviews, I've done some travel stuff. But I've noticed that my channel, a lot of you guys have been liking the shoe reviews. So as promised, I wanted to do the Streakfly 2s, or Streakfly 1s rather. The 2s just came out. So these shoes, this is my second pair. This is my dedicated track shoe. And if you look, they're there's no carbon. They're super light. Like, you can look at how super feathery these are. And the reason I like these for the track is because obviously the track has a lot of turns and you're running your speed workouts max effort or very close to. They have pretty solid grips, very lined. There's not a lot of, it's just a very forgiving landing and a forgiving there's not a ton of support, but it's in a sense good because you're going around the track. Like, I've done track workouts in shoes that are a little more rigid up top, and I start to get pain in my ankles a bit. I think these just allow you the freedom to make those turns and make them hard. I mean, you can even see here, it says 5K, 10K on the shoe. So if that doesn't scream speed or not marathon stuff, this is the shoe. What I will say is, these do not, as you can tell, they do not have carbon, which to me I think is good. I mean, I don't want to train every time I'm running hard in carbon. I think that it makes carbon that much better when you use it, if you don't use it all the time. I don't know, I just really like them. I know that the new ones do have a carbon plate in them. I haven't gotten my hands on them just yet, but these still have a good deal of life to them. So Streakfly 1s, very, very solid track shoe, 5K, 10K. I've never raced in these because I always use like my Alpha Flies or my Vapor Flies or something carbonated. But Nike's done a good job. I mean, look, Nike's typically expensive. There's a lot of takes that people have on Nike as a brand. To me, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I think the two brands that I've done the best with, maybe 2.5 brands, because I've been kind of on and off with no pun intended, but I would say Asics, Nike, and kind of I've liked a couple of their shoes, but I'm not like a huge fan. I feel like Nike's been pretty consistent for me. I know a lot of their shoes in the intended purposes of each shoe, which is important, and I can get into that. I mean, there's a long run shoe, there's an easy run shoe, easy/everyday shoe, there's a speed work shoe, like tempo runs, where it's like you're running on the roads but you're incorporating marathon and half marathon and 10K and 5K pace, and then there's the track, right? So I mean, obviously runners are obsessed with buying shoes, myself included. It's an excuse to get 5 pairs of shoes. I mean, Nike's even doing like the marathon packs now, where they sell 4 pair of shoes to you at once. So I don't know. I haven't really dug into any other brand besides Nike when it came to like all flavors, but there's a few other shoes that I've tried, including New Balance, Asics, which I did a review on the Gel Nimbus. It's on my feed, the new ones, the 27s. I just got the Metaspeed Edges, which are sitting in a box. I have the Asics Nova Blasts, which are sitting in a box. So I'm eager to try. I usually like to try when I'm in between races and I have a little bit more maintenance miles to just feel them out. I'm trying to think what else I have. I am gonna do the New Balance next, the Fuel Cells, but or the Rebels rather. But yeah, overall shoe, I mean, I would say this is sneaky one of my favorite shoes in the lineup. Like, I really like the Streakfly. I think I just think it's comfortable. And again, this is if you're an experienced runner or looking to get track work in. Not all runners do track work, but this shoe I specifically wear on the track, and usually I'm going to the track like once a week. So they last pretty long. But yeah, that's Streakfly 1s. We'll see what the Streakfly 2s look like. There's a lot of new Nike stuff that they're rolling out is carbonated. So we'll see how that plays out. But that's my shoe review. I'd give it, honestly, like a solid 9.2. Like, I really like that shoe. But there we have it.